Hello, today we'll learn about functional style tools. Python supports functional programming through tools like map, filter, and reduce. These functions let us transform, filter, and combine data in a declarative functional way. So, what is a map function? Map is used to apply a function to every element in an iterable. It takes two arguments, a function and an iterable, and it returns an iterator. You can convert the result to a list if you want to say it immediately. So let's run a code to understand this. So here we have declared a variable like nums with a list of integer in it like 1, 2, 3, and we are defining another variable like square, and we are adding this map function here with the lambda with the lambda with the lambda function like lambda x, and we are asking them to to square it out. Okay, and then this is the iterator. So print list of squares. If we run this, we will get the square of each number like 1, 4, and 9. This is equivalent to writing a loop to build a new list, but it's cleaner and work easily on large data sheets. Let's see our next slide. It's for filter. So filter is used to select elements from an iterable based on a condition. It takes a function that returns true or false for each element. Only elements for which the function returns true are kept. So for this particular example that we are going to see, we are asking if the numbers that we will be providing are even or odd numbers. Okay, so since we are asking them for even numbers, we have just given it a list of 5. We can even give it one more and try it out here. We'll just run this to understand. So it first declared a variable like name, and we have given it like we have assigned a list to it, and we have added some numbers. And then we are defining another variable called even, and we are adding this function with filter, and then we are giving it a lambda of x, and x percent to equal to 0, and the comma the iterator, that's nums. So when we say print list and we are calling it a functions like even, so it gives us like the numbers. So even numbers like 2, 4, and 6. Let's see our next slide. It's the reduce. So here reduce is rated different. It combined all elements of an iterable into a single value by applying a function cumulatively. So basically, here it's like a cumulative addition will happen. It's not a built-in, it's part of the functools module. So basically, we have to call this common use for this case includes summing, multiplying, or merging the data structure. So let's see. Here we are importing this particular tool. Since it's not an inbuilt function, we have to like import it from the functool modules. Okay. So here we have like from functools import reduce. Okay. So the data that we are providing a list of numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, and product a variable, and we are going to use this reduce, and see the function that we are going is we will have to multiply all of this together and see what the product comes. Let's run this out. Comes as 24. So it take two main arguments here. A function that takes two inputs here, this lambda, this is one, and an iterable, it's num. Take the first two elements of the function 1 and 2. Here what exactly is happening? It is taking the function, it is taking the multiplication of these two elements, so that becomes 2. Okay, and then it is going to add this particular result with 3, and then again same way it is going to have like 6, and 6 into 4, that it comes to 24. So that's what reduce does. It basically reduces the overall value to the to a one single digit. That's what. Let's see our next slide. Here we will take an example, like we will combine all of these tools here and we'll understand how it works out. So till now we have whatever we have, like map, filter and reduce. We will combine and write a single code and we'll see how that works here. Okay, so just hold on a second. Okay, so here, as discussed, it's since reduce is not an inbuilt function, we have to call it from the module like functools. So we have first we will do that from functools import that reduce function. Then we are declaring a list like numbers. Then we are asking declaring a variable like result. We are taking this reduce as a function. We are inserting like lambda x comma y, x plus y. Okay, and then lambda. Then we are mapping it out with this, and then we're adding a filter to it. So basically, let's see. The answer we get is 35. So that's all for this tutorial. Let's meet in the next.